Hi everyone, my name is Andrei. I'm a software engineer at UiPath. I'm based in Melbourne, Australia, and today we'll be looking at deploying the automation suite onto AWS Cloud. We'll be using the AWS CloudFormation service, which is the infrastructure as code service from AWS. It's the tool of choice if you want to deploy in as easy as possible services onto AWS. We have what is called a quick start here, a quick start template. And we start our journey on the UiPath documentation page on uipath.com, which you have on the screen right now. There are three possible entry points into the deployment journey. We'll be just looking at one of them, the simplest one, which is deploy UiPath Automation Suite into a new VPC. So we're going to click on this link and we will be navigating to the AWS CloudFormation Management Console. I will choose a different region. Let's go with Sydney. Remember, I'm from Melbourne, so it's pretty close by here. And we will click here to remove that. So we have the entry point. We'll click next, and we navigate to the page where we need to specify the stack details. A stack is a collection of resources from AWS perspective. Most of the parameters have pretty good defaults. There are some which are specific to your account and you actually have to go through them, but just a few of them. So we will be choosing the availability zones. You need to choose at least two. Let's go with 3 availability zones to spread across multiple fault domains. And we need to choose an instance keeper, which is, again, you may need to make sure that you have one in your account, but more likely than not, you have many more in your account. And then we reach the automation suite deployment configuration parameters, which are the way we actually deploy the automation suite. There are just a few of them, 4 or 5. So we need to deploy either in a single node or multi-node configuration. We want to have a highly available deployment, so we're going to go with multi-node. I'm going to choose a level 7 application load balancer. I will choose one of the versions. Bear in mind that the versions are going to change throughout time, obviously. And this list will contain just the latest versions. And then I'm going to choose the default platform and no GPU. Also, we need to make sure that we have a URL where we deploy a DNS. And I'm going to choose one of the hosted zones we have in our account. You should have one in your account as well. So let's go with test automation suite.uipathmarketplace.net. And that's about it. Now, if you go to the next page, you have the option to add some AWS CloudFormation specific configurations. I will not go through this. There is no need in my particular case. I will just go next, all the way to the end. I will acknowledge that AWS CloudFormation will create some resources in my account, and I will click on Create Stack. The creation itself takes about 1.5 hours, so I will see you soon. Hey everyone, welcome back. Our stack has deployed successfully, and we are now looking at the Outputs tab of the deployed stack. We see the main URLs here. I'm just going to click on the Automation Suite URL and the Automation Suite secret. Now, the secret is stored in Secrets Manager because we want to keep it in a secure place, and we generate it at runtime. Obviously, I have access to it, and we'll be able to log in onto the host organization, and well, login was successful. This is a brand new installation, so we're not going to have a lot of it here, but that is going to be in a different video. We also have the ability to see, for example, the Argo CD from the same Outputs tab, and the secret for Argo CD is also stored in Secrets Manager. And from an end-to-end perspective, this takes about 5 minutes of configuration, about 1.5 hours for the actual deployment to take place. This is a multi-node. We'll not go through all the resources, but remember we have around 100 of them, and that again is going to be a different video. And that's it for today. Thanks very much. See you next time.